Okay, this is my first time taking a video with this phone, so I don't really know how it's going to go. So if it sucks, just bear with me. This is Mom's tomato plant in a pot, and as you can see, she's got several fruit that are coming along really nicely. She's a little saddened by the leaves. It got attacked by some sort of critter and didn't fare well in the battle. This fellow here is her broccoli plant that is refusing to make a head. We found that if we eat these little spindly fellows here, they're just delicious. They taste just like a broccoli head, and you can chop them up and put them in a salad and they taste just like you're having broccoli in your salad. That's me falling to my death. Ignore that. This is her in the earth pumpkin. It's a giant pumpkin plant, and she's got the pallet here set up so that it can grow out there and hopefully have something to grow out onto. The other broccoli is, you can see that it's starting to form a head, or a floret, I believe they're called. So we don't know what the difference is between this one and that one. They're the same kind of plant, but they just refuse to behave. This is a squash, or it's not a squash, zucchini. Thank you, Mom. And as you can see, there's some zucchinis coming up in there. I hope I have enough light to finish this video. The sun's gone down already. It looks okay, but, you know, once again, if you can't see, ignore. Sorry. I don't know what these are, but, you know, that's... What are these? Past the zucchini, what are these? Ah, more broccoli of a different sort, I guess. And then another pumpkin, or another zucchini plant that's not doing nearly as vigorous as the other one. Now, a little nausea-inducing whee, and we come to our aquaponics bed. We've got these marigolds here, and the marigolds are she's gonna plant those in the corners or thereabouts in order to hopefully reduce pests. We realize how well that worked in your last one. These are cauliflower. This is cauliflower. This is a pumpkin plant that is a brother to that fella. Now, I uprooted this guy, and he was right next to the other one, and so obviously he's not digging the aquaponics nearly as much as it does the dirt. We've got a dill plant or something here. Yeah, it's just going to be a really informative video. It's some kind of plant. I don't know what the hell this is, but this is the lettuce I was so proud of. It's really tight, really growing well. It's really firm and just really a kind of plant, you know. It's really got its shit together, it seems like. So we've got some celery here. Mom's going to put, apparently you put milk cartons or the like over them, and that causes them to grow tightly up in a stalk. This is my tomato plant, or the aquaponics bed tomato plant. It does have some tomatoes on it, but it's looking kind of fried and stupid, kind of dumb. The peas, they were doing really well. As you can see, they shot really well high up the arbor. There's actually a pretty good looking pea on there, but then it just kind of turned brown and died. But Mom says that the other one in the ground did kind of the same thing, so we're not sure what the deal is there. This is the other tomato plant. He's looking a little better than the other guy. He's crawling up through the arbor at least, and he's got a whole bunch of little cherry tomatoes on him. That's going to be really a neat plant to watch. We've got some chives here. Oh man, the light's really failing. More celery. I better speed this along. Got a pepper plant with a little pepper actually on it. I'm going to put one of the marigolds right next to him and see what happens. I hope this doesn't get too loud because of the sump. The sump tank is right over here next to me, so it's going to get a little noisy and make it hard to hear. We put this in today. This is our floating raft grow bed. It's got just herbs in it. It's got, you know, parsley, dill, oregano, basil, blah blah blah, all kinds of stuff. And this is the inflow for it. And I don't have any other aerator in it, so I've got a pretty strong flow coming through here. You know, that's a pretty good solid water amount, and everything else seems to be siphoning just fine. So hopefully this will be enough aeration to keep the roots from going south, but we'll see. You know, it may not, and they may get all wilty and die, and then then we'll go spend another $50 on more herbs, I guess. Pardon the cough. Let's see. We put 10 more fish in the fish tank. These are the labels that came off the front of the IBC containers, and we're using them as sunshades. We are going to leave the sunshades off the fish tank, and because we have put duckweed in our fish tank. Our fish tank is a lovely green color, you know. You can't really see very far down in the water because it's pretty dark with algae. But we don't really think that's a terrible, horrible thing. Yeah, they suck up some of the nutrient, but who cares? The nutrient's cheap. Hopefully, if all goes well, the duckweed will grow and cover this in a mat, and that will act as a sunshade and provide food for the fish. So if that happens, if that works well, then huzzah! And if not, then we'll come up with another thing. We found that if we leave the covers on the aquarium, that it what's the word I'm looking for? If we leave the covers on the fish tank, the algae doesn't grow. It goes down pretty fast, and we were able to see the bottom this morning, but because I've done all the stirring up and everything like that, it's really cloudy again. So that is the full system video. Okay, there's a look at the sump tank, which, you know, hey, it's dark in there. Look at that. So that's all we got. We went and got 10 more koi today, so we're up to 20 koi, 2 plecostomus, and we started out with 6 of the algae eaters, but we think that the 2 koi that escaped into the sump tank have eaten them, because we're down to 1 of those guys. But there it is. That is the official aquaponics setup for, I don't know, Johnson's Ranch Junior? The Junior Ranch. If I climb up on the wall, get a pretty good panoramic view. Look at that, huh? Look at that. Woo! Awesome. Woohoo, awesome. But I don't know. The celery and the lettuce seem to love it, and some other stuff seems to not. It's a fun experiment. We're having a great time. All right. Love you. If this is Lisa, and if not, well then I don't love you probably. But I'll talk to you later. Thank you, and good night.